at this guy.
Yeah, so she pretty much ruined the weekend. We went to a impromptu party on Friday night.
Open the shop. I'm not taking out.
We got something going on over here.
I knew we were talking about a woman. I just figured, people in general.
Yeah, but typically women talk about everything.
Okay. I don't know anything about.
And so she was saying that they talk about sex with their other kids, but she never really, she might make little remarks, but she never really jumps in.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to dig. I'm like, is she an only child? She's like, yeah, she's an only child. I said, okay, that factors in. Now, sweetheart, like I said, I was polite to you, even when you pissed me off. I still poured you a glass of wine. But you cannot come to another city expecting people to cater to you that don't know you. Because then she made the comment was, well, I've been, making myself flexible for you guys, and you guys haven't been doing the same for me. And I'm thinking, it's not about you. We don't even know who you are.
It's not your birthday.
When you came to my house, you ate my food and you drank my liquor. The next day when you came, I went to the grocery store, I cooked again, and I bought more liquor.
Wow.
When you came over, you parked your rental car and you hopped in my vehicle. So how did I not cater to you? What more would you expect? Yes, sir.
You know what? Even being polite, there's a time to where you say, you know what? If you're unhappy with us, if you're unhappy with the environment you're in.
Oh my God, Wolf gets it.
Go home.
Wolf gets it. Thank you, Wolf. Because I told her twin this. I'm like, it's your fault. You need to check this girl. And they spent the next day and a half arguing. And then the final day, okay, Sunday was like the day that was going to bring everything together. But we had something going on every night. Sunday was the night where we were going to hit this club, hit that club, go out with a bang because they were leaving Monday. Well, she went to the first event. And my girlfriend and her sister got into an argument, as sisters do. So as they were leaving the event, Antoinette said, her sister name is Nia. She said, Nia, why don't you ride with me so we can discuss this? Because I don't like us arguing and you're only here for the weekend. Which makes sense.
Right, they hadn't seen each other.
They hadn't seen each other. This is their twin sister.
For a long time.
They haven't seen each other in like a year.
Right.
So she proceeds to get in the car with Antoinette, and the girl is like, well, Nia's supposed to be riding with me because I can't drive at night. I can't see at night, and she was supposed to be driving. It was about 7 o'clock. So it wasn't really dark yet. And then on top of that, their cousin was also here who knows this girl, who was going to ride with her and navigate.
Right.
That wasn't good enough. So for the fact that my girlfriend's sister got in the car with her, she pulled off and left and went to the hotel and didn't answer her phone, didn't respond to any texts for the rest of the night. In my eyes, I said good. But, now her sister is feeling some type of way, like I got my friend down here and she's not having a good time. In my mind, I'm like, fuck that. She did it to herself. But Nia being the nice person she is, she's like, well, she's here in Georgia. And every chance she got, she tried to take Nia away. They would get here and she'd be like, oh, I left some at the room. Come on, Nia. And then they were coming over late every day. If you're in town for the weekend and you're staying at a hotel, you get up at 9, 10 o'clock and you start your day.
Man, there's sometimes when just people need to get over themselves.
Absolutely.
Need to get over themselves. Absolutely. That's a problem a lot of people have. They think they bigger than the group.
And there's note to Nia, there's being nice and being played. I mean, that's
everybody's been saying the same thing.
That's ridiculous.
And then Nia got to Lansing and was like, should I call her? Because when they arrived back in Lansing, she was already on the phone. She called her mother to come pick her up from the airport and didn't say anything to them. Because they all rolled together.
Right.
Oh, man. Good time.
Good time.
It's a problem with everybody, man. Everybody thinks they bigger than the group. People want to put themselves above everybody else. People need to learn to get in where they fit in.
Right.
And
like I said, she was added in last minute. When you got an extra ticket, you're like, yo, who wants this ticket? It was kind of one of those deals. We had the weekend planned. All these things, I had sent out text messages weeks in advance letting everybody know what we planned to do.
Right.
And she said, well, we didn't really have no schedule. I don't like just doing things off the cuff. First off, we had a schedule. Now, if Nia didn't get it to you, that's not my fault. Secondly, you're in Atlanta. So there's going to be always things that happen off the cuff. This is a progressive city. There's always something going on. They're like, hey, you want to go to this event? It's free.
Right.
And if you're not doing anything but going to the room and watching Lifetime, what's the problem? Go ahead, Mr. Wolf. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'll let you finish before I talk. That's actually very rude to bring a third party without. This is somebody's birthday party, it's good to have people around that you know. So not only do you guys not know her, but she doesn't know anybody else. That's actually something you do not do.
Ah, man. It was an interesting weekend, to say the least, because I got this group of women that I'm specifically trying to cater to, 4 or 5 women every night. And they're going back and forth about this and about that. And like I said, the first night when they got here, we went to a little small club. And it wasn't that great of a club, but we were out. And I'm from Lansing. It was a lot better than the clubs in Lansing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was asleep. She was in a club like this.
Yeah.
And so that first night, I'm like, okay, that's cool. They'll have more fun, you know. I've never had to work that hard with a group of women. Usually I'm good at that. But this weekend, I took an L, man. It was just and I really feel bad for my girl and for her sister. Because they'll never forget this 30th, and not for the right reason.
Yeah, and the 30th birthday, that's a pretty epic birthday.
Ah, man. So, babe, don't worry, I'm gonna make it up to you on a personal level. Me and you just gonna go out and have a good time. I apologize. We'll be in Michigan in August for my best friend's wedding, so we're gonna try to hook up with me and just do something with just them.
No, I give a lot of credit to you, Scott, because there's a lot of men out there who wouldn't have put up with that shit.
Oh, bruh. Let me tell you something. The last day, all that shit went out the window. Like, I was being very good the whole weekend because, you know, if I get mad, my girl gets mad. So in my mind, I got to keep it cool. I'm kind of the catalyst. I'm trying to keep everybody cool. My cousin is a firecracker. So she already knows that I'm frustrated. She knows the signs of when I'm getting frustrated. So she coming up to me like, look, do we need that? And I'm like, no, you chill. I'll handle it. So the last day on Sunday, they were going back and forth, and they pretty much called my girl and told her, tell Scott to come pick us up from the hotel because TT don't feel like driving.
Oh my God.
And that's when the nigga came out like, what the fuck, who this bitch think she is? I said, you decided to rent the car, I'm not coming to Sandy Springs. Either you drive the car to my house, or you guys can stay in the room all night. I could give a damn. Me and Antoinette can go out and have a good time. Like, that's what I got to. So then Antoinette gets on the phone arguing back and forth with him, and they like, and Antoinette pretty much got to the point like, you guys figure it out. Scott's not coming to get y'all. I'm not going to try to talk him into it because he's not going to break. You've pushed him too far, and let us know when you figure it out. So I told her, we're not waiting. You know, we came home, changed, went to my mother's because we having dinner at my mother's.
Mm.
We get over there. They call me with attitude. We at your house. Where y'all at? Oh, that's when I opened up. I said, first off, I clearly heard Antoinette tell you, when you guys figure out what you're going to do, call us. We're not waiting on y'all. I said, you about to piss me off. I'll be there in a minute. And they knew then. So when I pulled up, everybody just kind of was like, and I said, the van is unlocked. I'm going in the house. I think I came in and took a few pulls of the hookah.
Yeah.
Come full circle on the hookah.
Now you see why we need the hookah.
And then wait a minute, you haven't heard the best part. They wanted to ride with me,
Well,
right?
there's more.
Yeah, they wanted to ride with me, right? And that's why I came back to my house so they could park their car.
Right.
When I get here, the cousin hops in the car, and them two stay in the car and trail me.
Oh hell nah.
So you gotta understand, I'm driving like this, like they were following me.
Come on, man.
They were. Vinny's had enough. They were following me, trailing me. They were following me, and my mom lives like 2 streets away. And they followed me there. It was extremely uncomfortable because everybody knew what was going on at this point, even my mother.
Mm-hmm.
So she came in and sat down. All the other girls went in the bathroom. Cousin, sister, my cousin, they all went in the bathroom. They're ticked.
They bailed on.
She's sitting on the couch, so I'm like, here we go again. Yet and still, I poured her a glass of wine. Like, here you go. We're going to relax. We're going to have a good time. About 10 minutes later, she forgot her club clothes, which we told them to bring. So now she wants to go back to the hotel, and she wants Nia to go with her. I was like, all right, I'm done.
I do give you credit, too, because you tolerated it a lot longer than I would have.
Well, you see, the only reason why, Wolf, is because of my girl.
And it was a big weekend.
It was a big weekend.
For her and her twin, you know?
But yeah, then those were the people I would be catering to and tolerant of. The third party, I have no reason to, nor any obligation.
No, I don't have any
entertain
obligation,
her.
but you got to understand my people. If I get mad, they're going to automatically get mad because they know how much it takes for me to get upset.
That's what I mean.
So me trying to keep it cool was keeping everybody else cool. Because if I would went off, nobody would have enjoyed the night.
I mean, it's not about actually you going off. I mean, you could easily, I said, immediately just say, you know what? like I said before, if you're not having a good time, one, you're ruining everybody's good time already.
Yeah.
You need to go. I mean, you're on a vacation.
Oh, yeah,
you're in
everybody
Atlanta.
was agitated already.
There are many
Yeah.
other things you can do if you're not happy with the party.
Yeah.
Go your way.
I mean, but it happens to all of us, man. Like, you know, there's so many third wheels that get in the way when you're trying to have a good time.
Oh, man.
You know, like, it happens to everybody. You know, you have that girl that you want to get with, and her friend is always there. Don't get me wrong, I've had that, you know. I'm trying to kick it with my girl, but she's always around the same damn bitch around all the time, you know, butting in, getting in the way. You know, I might want to get a little touchy-feely on, get a little, you know,
Right.
you know, have a little fun, but I can't do nothing because this girl's right here. You know, and I'm the type of guy where I'm not going to do something in front of somebody else.
Why do they do that exactly? Have the friend.
I mean-
is it a comfort thing?
I mean, it's weird. Like, I have a friend, you know, he has his girl, and sometimes I feel like the third wheel.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I know when I need to
Ride out.
ride out. It's about time for me to go.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll
they
see y'all
leave.
later, right?
You know, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a
Yeah.
good time. You know, I see, you know, my homeboy and his girl, you know, they both of them my best friends. Very good friends for a long time. They got together and now they're all lovey-dovey and stuff. About to have a child. You know, I always know when I'm with them, I know when they're about to do something
Exactly.
and when they don't need no company.
Right.
You know,
Right.
they don't need no company.
And the bottom line for me with this whole thing, if that's your best friend, they should never treat you like that. My best friends would never even think to do something like that. Because you know as well as anybody, we all struggling trying to make it. Everybody is trying to conserve and make their money stretch. If you're taking a flight and a rental car and a hotel and a trip to Atlanta from Michigan, you better damn well enjoy that trip. Because who knows when the next time when you're going to be able to take that trip.
Right.
You know, everybody has kids. Everybody has obligations. So that was my biggest thing. My best friends would have never done me like that. Ever.
Well, it's apparent that she lives alone. so I don't know how much the expense would have hurt her.
Right.
Being that she obviously doesn't have anyone else to have to concern herself
Does
with.
she have a lot of friends?
Man, we don't know about this bitch. Fuck her.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we all went to the same high school, so generally we all know the same people. But this girl went to an alternate high school. See, when Nia, before she came, she made it seem like this girl went to school with us.
Yes.
No, she graduated the same year as us, but she went to another school.
big
She went to
difference.
Eastern High School, and Eastern High School, there's a lot of people there that I don't know. I know maybe 5 or 6 people out of the whole school. So,
And Scott knows everybody.
you know, because she kept describing it to me, and I'm like, I don't know her. And when she walked in, I was like, hey, I still don't know.
I still don't know.
Yeah, but it's all good. I don't even know what advice to give to people on that because I tried to do the best I could.
Man, I got some advice to people.
Go ahead.
My advice is get in where you fit in. If you feel a certain way, let somebody know because they will continue to do it. All right, this bitch did not realize that she was a detriment to the whole night.
She realized it.
Well, she realized it too late.
Yeah,
a little
absolutely.
too late.
Oh, and then wait, one more.
Uh-oh.
The ticker, the final fuse on the bomb.
Okay.
The day they left, Monday. You know, Antoinette was like, you know, why don't y'all stay the night? You know, and I told him I'll take y'all to the airport if she tripping like that. Oh, well, no, we're gonna go back to the hotel because all that stuff is there. Well, she told them, I don't care what anybody says. We're leaving for the airport at 9 o'clock.
Goodness.
Their flight left at 2:30.
Why did she want to get this?
In the afternoon, yeah.
Who wants to sit in the
It's a power,
airport?
I think at that point, it's a power trip.
And she
Yeah.
listened?
Yeah. And they went along with it.
I dropped them off at the hotel at about 4 a.m.
They went along with it. That's
Has
that's
to be more behind
And
this.
they texted me at like 10 o'clock, like, we're at the airport just sitting.
That's
I
the
told
more
y'all
behind
that.
No,
Eating
that's
Cinnabon.
impressive.
Eating Cinnabons.
Well, because when they came in town, they came in during high traffic time. So they had to deal with traffic. But I'm like, you guys are leaving on a Monday morning. And your flight doesn't leave till 2:30. You won't really have to worry about traffic.
No.
I said, you'll be getting in more traffic leaving earlier.
right.
Yeah, it's at 9 o'clock.
Oh no, I don't care what anybody has to say. We're leaving at 9. They got there at about 10, was checked in and sitting by 10:30. And was texting us and calling us like, what time is it? 10:30.
They're calling you.
Just to
asking
find out
what
the time.
it is? What time of phone are you?
I don't know, bro. I didn't get
A
all
dial.
that,
A
but-
dial.
Right, a rotary phone.
Rotary phone.
But yeah, that was the weekend for me, you know. So,
Sounds like a lot of estrogen going on.
oh my God.
And it sounds like she's a little obsessed with Antoinette's
Yeah.
twin.
That's what I said. I was
Yeah.
like, is she a lesbian? And she was like, no.